Hi Amani.
Hi Praga, how are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing great.
So you have any idea why you are here?
So I was asked to come to host a show. I'm not really sure what the show is about. I'm hoping that's a clue in your head.
Exactly. From PD, we have the clue number 1.
Alright, let's see what it is. So this says creme brulee and donuts, so I'm assuming it's something to do with a cooking show?
Yes, are you into cooking?
Not really a chef myself, but who doesn't love to eat, right?
Makes sense.
So let's see what today is going to be about. So I've just received my second clue for today, and we are here to meet someone called Sabra, who is a home cook and runs a home business called The Sweet Patch. Make sure to check out her page in the link below, and let's go check her out. Hi Sabra.
Hi Amani.
So I've been sent from the PD team, and I think we're making creme brulee donuts today. I'm really excited.
Okay.
Let's go check it out, guys. Come. Alright, Sabran, so let's get started with creme brulee donuts.
Yeah, so start off with 1 cup of milk, 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and a 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 egg. And just whisk it.
Okay.
And next, now you have to put in the flour.
Okay.
And we need to add a pinch of salt.
So what kind of a texture are we expecting with
It will be kind of a tough dough. Leave this to rest for 10 minutes. 3 tablespoons of butter, and it has to be at room temperature. So now you just need to combine the butter with the dough and then knead it for 10 minutes. So as you can see, now it's become a little less sticky.
So what is the texture of the dough that we are looking for while we're kneading it?
When you press like this, it should like pop back.
Yeah.
So now I'm ready to knead it. Okay, so you start off with getting a flat, clean surface and just dust it with some flour and get your dough onto the board. Top it off with a little more flour just so that it's easier to knead. And so you pull, roll back in, pull, roll back in. Okay, so basically the texture you want is a elastic sort of texture. So you can pull it without it breaking easily.
Without breaking it too, okay.
Yeah, okay. Form it into a ball. Okay, and just drizzle a little olive oil or any vegetable oil. So this prevents the dough from sticking to the bowl as well as the towel you're gonna cover it.
Okay. And we let it for an hour to rise?
Yeah, or until it's doubled in size.
Okay. So we're back after an hour of letting the dough to rest. Alright, so it's
Doubled in size.
exactly. And what would our next step be?
Punch it lightly.
Okay. So it's basically like a cloud.
Yeah. So now we need to turn this over onto a flat surface. Okay, so now we're just going to portion the dough so it's easy to work with. So I'm just going to cut it
So
in half.
exactly in half?
Yeah. So now just flour it. Okay, so now we need to roll the dough. Not too much pressure, just really lightly because we don't want to kill all the air bubbles. Okay, so now we just need to flour it a little
bit.
This step is really important because once you cut the dough, it can change shape.
Okay.
So the flour helps the dough to retain its shape. Okay, so now using this 3-inch cutter, just press, turn and release. Okay, so just remove the excess dough.
Okay.
And now we need to cover it. Leave this for another 15 minutes and then you fry it. Okay, so now we're going to make the custard filling.
Okay.
So you start off with putting 2 cups of milk and half a cup of sugar, medium heat.
Okay.
Okay, and just give it a bit of a stir.
Stir.
Just so that the sugar doesn't get caught at the
So it
bottom.
just gets dissolved.
Yeah. And we have 4 egg yolks here.
Okay.
So we've separated them from the egg whites.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of corn flour.
Okay.
And half a cup of milk. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So you just mix it until it's all dissolved. And it'll be quite a thick mixture because of the corn flour.
Corn flour. So do we have to boil the milk?
No, just till it's like heated up and it's simmering.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you need to keep mixing.
Mixing it while you add it.
Yeah. We add it like this so that the eggs don't like curdle. Yeah.
And how long do we have
So
to
you just keep mixing till you feel it getting thick, and then we add the butter.
butter?
See, it's starting to
Yeah,
get
it
slightly
is.
thicker.
Yeah.
So that's the corn flour reacting now to the heat. Okay, so now we switch off the heat, okay? And now we use a whisk, and I'm just going to add the butter in while you whisk it in. So this is 2 tablespoons
Of butter.
Yeah. So this is going to help soften the mixture, make it runny, so it's easier to fill in the donuts. Okay, so now we're going to transfer it to a glass bowl. Just let it cool. And now just cover it with some cling wrap. Okay, so we're going to start off frying the donuts. So into a wok or a saucepan with high heat, adding some coconut oil or any vegetable oil.
Okay, so Sabran, tell us how we know that the oil is hot enough to put in the donuts.
Okay, so you'll either see the bubbles forming and coming towards the center,
Okay.
or an easier way is you put a wooden stick in and you'll see bubbles forming.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now you just lower the heat. Okay, so this needs to cook on a really low heat until it starts to turn a sort of golden to medium brown. Turning slight
Takes
golden
about a minute, right?
Yeah. So you can see the golden brown
Yes.
forming on the edges, okay, and then you just flip it over. Okay, so now that we fried the donuts, it's time to fill them. Okay. So to start off, we need to poke a hole in the donut.
Okay.
And leave some space. So you can use a chopstick or any sort of wooden object. Okay, just press and just sort of move it around.
Okay.
Like this. So you sort of make space for the filling. So now we need to fill the piping bag with the cooled custard or pastry cream. Okay. So you can either put it in your hand like this and make a ball,
Okay.
or you can use a glass. This is actually more easier. Okay. And just create a ball and just a little bit like that. Just this up. Okay, and just cut a tiny tip about the size of the hole you made in the donut. Okay.
And we fill it.
Yeah. So just press this in, and you want to use like a back and forth movement, and then you'll know it's ready
until it comes out of it.
Now that the donuts are filled, we're gonna glaze them with like a caramel topping. Okay. So we're gonna start off with half a cup of sugar. Okay. And half a cup of water. So this is ready now because there's like an envelope, so you just move it around like that and that's done. Okay, so just tilt it like that and dip it in, take it out and paste on the parchment.
So guys, that's how you make the creme brulee donuts. I really enjoyed making it with Sabran.
I
It was
enjoyed
really
making
fun.
it too.
And now I'm looking forward to taste it. So let's try this. That's really good, guys. I think you should really try it out. So guys, that's how you make the creme brulee donuts. I really enjoyed making it with Sabran. Please do try this recipe out and let us know what you think. Tag us on your posts, like, comment and share this video. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell button to get the latest updates from our channel.